Misguided innocents or bloodthirsty fanatics. The swath of terror suicide bombers have carved out in Pakistan testifies to their prominence in the arsenal of weapons that terrorist groups possess. Difficult to detect and hard to preempt, the use of these human bombs is favored by militant outfits who see them as an effective and low-cost terror weapon. And terrorists are targeting the most vulnerable and impressionable members of society for recruitment, turning the innocence of childhood into a tool of terror.
This is one of the cells where, according to the security forces, a potential child suicide bomber is being held in captivity. We cannot disclose the exact location of this place because of security concerns. Let's try to talk to the child and find out how he got onto this way of militancy.
This teenager excelled in his studies and enjoyed playing cricket before his teacher and friends dispatched him to the murky world of terror.
मैं फिर मदरसे में था, उसमें 20 दिन मैंने गुजारे और उसमें एक मेरा उस्ताद था, यार मोहम्मद नाम है उसका, और मेरा एक दोस्त था उसमें मदरसे में। बस उसने हमें भेजा ट्रेनिंग के लिए। जब हम बाड़े आ गए, बस उधर एक दुकानदार था, उसका पता दिया था, रोगानी वाल दुकानदार था, इस्लामी कैसेट और किताबें। बस इधर हम थोड़ी देर रह गए, फिर उधर से रवाना हो गए तो उधर गाड़ी आ गई, उसमें 7 बंदे थे। बस जब हम गाड़ी में बैठ गए तो तीरा जा रहे थे ट्रेनिंग के लिए। फिर आधा रास्ता गुजर ले, उधर तेल गाड़ी में डाला और फिर मोबाइल में बात कर रहा था कि इधर कोई फौजी तो नहीं है रास्ते में। तो उसने कहा कि नहीं है, इस रास्ते में नहीं है। फिर वो आगे चले गए तो उधर एक मलेशिया वाला फ़ौज थे, बस उसने गाड़ी रोक लिया। बस फिर पीछे से मोड़ा और उसने इशारा दिया कि रुक जाओ। फिर इसने नहीं रोका, बस उसने फायर शुरू की। इसमें ये ड्राइवर जो था वो भाग गया और आदमी जो थे वो भी भाग गए और इसमें दो लग गए, गोली लग गई और मैं बच गए। मैं उधर बैठ गाड़ी के साथ, इसमें मुझे गिरफ्तार किया।
Many other children were abducted by the Taliban who wanted to turn them into human bombs.
Military officials say that Taliban had forcibly recruited a number of children and were training them to kill, destroy, or blow up as suicide bombers.
Security forces rescued many of these children during the Swat operation.
A few of them, yes, we caught them when we raided the training camps. These are poor people, very humble background. And the second factor is large families, parents having 9 and 10 kids, so they were least pushed. Second and third factor was the fear. The parents were scared. They could not stop the miscreants while they were taking their children to the training camps.
अपने घर में से एक लड़का दो तो उन्होंने कहा था इसको लाहौर भेज देते हैं, ये मेरा भाई है।
लड़का एक मांग रहे थे ना सबसे, सब लोगों से एक लड़का कि दे दो कि वो विदाई करेंगे या पता नहीं क्या करेंगे।
और अगर ना दें तो फिर
मारते हैं, हलाल करते हैं, ज़बह करते हैं, जो उनकी दिल करे वो ही कर देते हैं।
Dawn News managed to speak with some of the rescued children.
वहाँ पे खुद गए थे या वो आपको लेके गए थे अपने साथ?
मुझे कर लेते वाले थे बे पाती कड़ी हूँ मुंगा को।
एक्सकर्जन ट्रिप कहाँ पे था, कहाँ पे गए थे आप सैर के?
चुपरियाल।
वहाँ पे कितने और बच्चे थे?
150।
And this boy was not the only one in the Taliban training camp. According to senior military officials, the militants in Swat had established suicide training camps in every corner of the valley.
It is not only Chuprial, it was Mom Dairy. It was so many places in and around the Mangora Valley. So we have destroyed all of those training camps where they used to impart training to these children.
What kind of training did they receive from the militants?
The training they got was for the suicidal bombing and spotting. They used to play as a spotter. Spotter means if convoy of army is moving, they used to be placed at one place. They used to inform the miscreants. So en route, the miscreants used to the place IED to explore the army vehicles or convoys.
But the situation in Swat was just the tip of the iceberg. As security forces reclaimed the valley, it became abundantly clear that the twin problems of religious militancy and suicide terrorism were far more complex and required a more elaborate counter-terrorism effort.
All the sights, sounds and smells of Swat now bespeak one thing: fear. Fear of the masked men, fear of the gun-toting soldiers, and fear of unfulfilled promises for the future.